Hello everyone, it's Peter, your personal face exercise coach from FACEROBICS. Today we're going to be doing the first update in Exercise Along With Me Series 4. It's the forehead exercise, so stay with me and I'll be back soon.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by
thank you so much for coming by. You know, I always
until
appreciate it. Today we're going to be talking about the forehead exercise in Exercise Along With Me Series 4. Now this is an update, so the exercise is essentially exactly the same. I'm just updating you with different tips. So you can watch this video or you can watch all of the updates. It's up to you whether you'd like to do it or not. So as normal, if you'd like to go straight to the exercise, please go to the timestamp in the description box below and that will take you to the actual exercise. But if you'd like to stay with me and listen about how the muscles work, that would be great too because it always helps. Now this exercise is an interesting exercise because not only does it include the forehead and the top of the scalp, but it also includes the temporalis. Now the temporalis is a very difficult muscle to get moving unless you can wiggle your ears, of course. So that's a very difficult muscle to move. And basically the way you do it with this exercise is you place your thumb along with the rest of your hand, but your thumb is in a position so as to isolate and restrict the muscle moving at its joint. So what happens is that when you isolate this area right along here and you lift, what happens is it starts to exercise all of this area on the side of your eyes, in your temples and the temporalis. So let me get Dorian and let me show you what muscles we're going to be working with today. I think it's important that you see the muscles so that you can visualize them and know which they are. So we're going to be working with the corrugator. We're going to be working with the scalp, the frontalis, and the temporalis. So along here is the temporalis, and you can see it's a massive, strong muscle that radiates right across to the back of our skull. And it's a very, very strong muscle. And as I say, it's very difficult to get moving. But once you do get it moving, all in this temple area, it starts to tighten up that temple area and it starts to lift the eye, which is really what we really want. Because once that lifts, the eye starts lifting, then all these wrinkles along here starts disappearing because the skin is lifted up and all the muscles start to tighten. But we also want to start tightening the upper brow, and we do that by using the muscle here that's in between the frontalis and the scalp. So we use, again, we're putting resistance on where the muscles meet. And that is a really big thing that helps strengthen the muscles. Now the idea about facial exercise is you start at the top and you work downwards. And that's because it's lifting. So one muscle, if you work the scalp muscle, then the forehead muscle lifts. If you work the forehead muscle, then the eyebrows start to lift. If you lift the eyes, then the under eyes start to lift, and so forth. And this is why we work downwards, and also why you have to do a full face routine, because of course all the muscles are interconnected on the face. So it's really important that you do a whole routine. So this again is the forehead exercise for Exercise Along With Me, and it's the update on that exercise. So let's get to it. So what we're doing underneath our hands, so we're using our hands of course, and we're moving the muscle. So underneath our hands, the movement is this. So as you can see, as I do this without any resistance, you can see that there are wrinkles forming on my forehead. So we want to stop that. And also we want to isolate this part along here so that we can get the temporalis moving as well. So let's give it a go. So we use our hands and we use them in a cup. We sort of cup our hands. We place them on our forehead, so you can put them into your, if you put them into your hair, then you've got less resistance that you can use. But I would suggest just to put them over the top. And as you can see, my hands are cupping, okay? Now, what I'd like you to do is place your thumbs out and place your hands in a triangle. So you're using this part of your hands, this part of your palm. So right along here, and this is what you're using for resistance. This here is what you place right in the center, okay? So you can see how my hands are completely fixed right across the frontalis. Now, using resistance, so pressing and planting with your fingers, pressing and planting with all the areas around your palm, okay? You're not going straight onto your face like this, you're cupping, in a cupping position, all right? So then, all we do is once it's all positioned, once your hands are all positioned, press firmly, do the press and plant technique, and lift. Lift and squeeze. Use the lift and squeeze technique that I created. Okay? Now, nothing should be moving apart from your brow, moving just a certain amount. This area here should be right here, should be lifting up and down slightly and subtly. And also the muscle that meets the frontalis and the scalp, that should be moving and squeezing together as well. Now do it with me, because while I'm here with you doing it, it'll give you a really good indication of how to do this exercise. Okay, cup your palms, place them on your forehead, bring your thumbs out to the sides, right across where those two muscles meet. Press firmly and making sure that your hands are in a triangle position, so you're isolating the corrugator and you're isolating the middle of the frontalis. Okay? Press firmly, lift. So it's quite a strong exercise, and if you feel the muscles moving in here, press firmer with this part of your hand, because that is actually isolating it. So you can see how I'm putting it right in the middle and it's isolating it. All right? So it's a really good exercise. Again, it goes as part of exercise along with me series 4. Don't do this exercise on its own. It is part of exercise along with me series 4. Now the playlist for exercise along with me series 4 is at the end. And also the updates, I'll start the playlist for the updates for series 4 at the end as well, so you can have a look and see what you need to do. Now, if you are on the free channel, which is YouTube, you're free to watch, I don't have an exercise along with me series for 4, 5 and 6. I do have it for 1, 2 and 3, but 4, 5 and 6 are in my membership site. So when you go to do the exercises for exercise along with me series 4, just go and learn them and do them as a routine, just like you would if you were exercising along with me. Follow the program, so you would do 50 for 2 weeks, you would do 100 for 2 weeks, and 150 for 2 weeks. Or of course, if you can't do 150 repetitions, you do 50 repetitions for 3 weeks and 100 repetitions for 3 weeks. Now that's always been the way that we do it since we've started FACEROBICS back. Now it's been quite a long time now, so that's how we've always done it. Again, all of the exercises for series 4 are in the playlist at the end of this video, so go ahead and have a look at those. Now the other thing is, I'd really like you to have a look at my membership site. My membership site is a site where you come along to, you join a group, and you're part of a group that is a very supportive group, and these women and men are just wonderful people that will help you through your exercise journey. So, and also I'm there to help you with webinars, with live Facebook training, and it's a very community orientated place to be. Here is the link, so please go ahead and have a look at that. It might be something that you would like to join. Remember to subscribe to the channel, because if you don't subscribe, you won't get all these great updates. So go ahead and subscribe, and please do go ahead and like my videos as well. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope that's helped. If you've got a question, pop it into the comment box below. You have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.